Longtime venture capitalist Tim Draper doubling down on his prediction today that Bitcoin prices could hit $250,000 each in the next 2 years.
Look, I get it. You want to participate in one of the biggest transfers of wealth in human history, right? Bitcoin's worth $9,525. The market cap of Bitcoin is $173 billion. But maybe you can't afford that. Most people can't, right? So how do we experience the 100, the 50, the 10x returns that could potentially change your life?
So she listened to every word I said, started off with $2,000, withdrew the $2,000, and this is pure profit, $22,000.
That was a video of my girlfriend kind of 10xing her money and then later 20x and got to like 50 grand in her portfolio. And this is very possible, right? I've done it multiple times. I experienced a 100x return by buying, Ethereum and mining Ethereum at $7 to $10. So I decided to make this video for you, okay? In this video, I'm gonna be looking at riskier assets. We're gonna be diving deep into the second and third pages of coinmarketcap.com, looking for basically smaller market cap size cryptocurrencies that have the potential to 100x. You're gonna wanna pay attention. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video, and today we're going to be talking about two riskier altcoins that could potentially 100x your money, okay? These are going to be very small market cap meaning how much money is total invested in these coins, and they have the potential. There's hundreds and hundreds, not even hundreds. There's thousands of cryptocurrencies being created, right? Even every day, there's so many new projects, and they're pretty much all horrible. So that's the reason why I only picked two. I could have did like the top, 10 altcoin picks or something like that, make the video as long as possible. But I picked two because I want to go really deep. I don't want to go wide and shallow. I want to go narrow and deep and give you guys really strong reasons why I believe these cryptocurrencies could potentially make you some real deal money, right? Could potentially change your economic situation. That's the point of doing it. Maybe you saw like Wolf of Wall Street or something like that where they invest in penny stocks.
Trade right off the pink sheets here. Yeah, they're penny stocks.
Though, you're most likely going to lose your money. If you do hit, this can really change a lot and kind of offset all of the losses.
6 cents a share? Come on, who buys this crap?
Well, I mean, honestly, mostly schmucks.
If you haven't already subscribed to the #1 cryptocurrency channel on the internet, I have no idea what you're doing. Please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell so you can get videos like this all the time. I try to keep it down to earth, and I've been in cryptocurrency for like 6+ years, but again, this is not financial advice. I recommend everybody watching this video to do their own research, look into it for themselves before you go out there putting any ridiculous amount of money into cryptocurrency. Now, first thing I do want to share with you guys, which is extremely important, let me just pull up this picture here. Now, this chart here by Willy Woo shows 2,412 coins all listed in a logarithmic way, okay? Now, while this is really important, it's important to understand, so I want to explain logarithmic charts, okay? So let me just quickly jump back to Bitcoin here, and you can see when you go to Bitcoin, like this is the right, I know it doesn't look normal, but like you can see if I refresh this page, there's a logarithmic and a linear chart. So I'm gonna explain the differences. This is a linear chart here, and then the log scale right there, right? For my advanced people, you can skip ahead. But for linear, and this is gonna be a very bad explanation, please do research to understand it in more depth. But if you look here, right, it's a really bad understanding. So if we go from 10 to 20, that would be considered, if you're looking at a chart, 100% return, right? You doubled your money, you went from 10 to 20. But if we go from 20 to 40, that is technically still 100% return. So if you're looking at the linear chart all the time, right, and you invested in here, it's $1,000, but then it goes to 2,000, right, wherever 2,000's at, that's only 100% return. But if you invested at 2,000 and it went to 4,000 on a linear scale, since there is more money that it has to be involved as we go up, the distance is higher, right? The distance is higher on a linear scale. So from 10 to 20, it's 100% return, but we know from 20 to 40, it's that same 100%. And if you're looking to make money, that's how you should look at it. You should look at it by percentage returns, right? So from 20 to 40, though it's more numbers in between, it shows that on a linear scale. It shows more numbers. So it looks like it went up higher, right? It looks like you made more money, but technically you didn't because you only got 100% return. So that's why people look at the log scale. because the log scale scales this out by percentage returns. No matter how much money it goes up, it shows how much money you make by percentage gains, which is the most important thing. So if I go back to this chart here by Willy Woo, it shows how much money you could have made by percentage gains. And it shows that most altcoins are not on a parabolic uptrend. Bitcoin is. Bitcoin has always been on a parabolic uptrend. Two reasons, because of obviously, it's a household name. Most people know about Bitcoin. It's searched most out of any other cryptocurrency in the whole entire market. And then the second reason is that, it has a very low supply, and it's actually being kind of, I wouldn't say deflationary, but they're limiting the supply over time. And there's only a total amount of Bitcoin that's ever going to be released to the public. So, basic supply and demand shows that over time, Bitcoin will increase at a higher percentage of gains. A lot of these altcoins, they're printing new coins. They have a really big supply, or for whatever reason, the technology is not working. You can see that by percentage gains, by how much money you make, most of them will not do well. But if we can capture some of these up here, this is where we really excel. And I believe Ethereum was one of them. XRP will outproduce, Bitcoin. And these are the coins we're looking for. We're looking for the coins that kind of make more money than Bitcoin would, because if otherwise, you might as well just hold Bitcoin, right? Even if you only have $100, you might as well hold Bitcoin because you'll make more money. Okay, so that's the theme of this video. Now, one thing I do want to show you for a full disclosure here, guys, is this is what my portfolio looks like. I'm going to make an update video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel to show you exactly the coins I'm holding. But this is what my portfolio is currently looking like. Before I had 50% Bitcoin and 40% Ethereum, but recently I switched that over because I do believe an altcoin cycle might be coming. So to capture more of my value, I actually have 50% Ethereum, 40% of my portfolio is Bitcoin, and the 10% are split off into various altcoins. And I would even say that, 7% of these altcoins are in pretty strong altcoins, and then the other 3% is kind of guessing. And what we're doing here, it's not guessing, because there's a lot of work that goes into predicting these altcoins, and I've done it before in the past. It's not guessing, but it's a lot more risky. The money, that last 3% that I'm putting in there, I'm willing to lose it all, okay? And I want you to think about that when you're investing in low cap, market cap coins, when you're investing in these coins that have hardly any money in it, right? If you go to this page here, you can see some of these coins are really bad, man. They have the potential to lose 50% in a day. You can technically lose all of your money. And it's happened to me before. It's definitely happened to me before. So it's high risk, high reward, like I said.
Our ads actually say they can get rich quick.
And if we do hit, it potentially can make you some money. So I just want to be very clear with all the newbies, so you don't go out there, start buying these coins that have very low market caps. Look at this, man. You can see very big losses. And some of these, look, but you could also see 372%, in one day, right? And change in 24 hours. So it's a give take thing. I do not recommend anyone play seriously with these altcoins because most of them are very bad scam projects that are not really doing anything. So the purpose of this video is kind of like I, windowed all those out. I put them all to the side. Like I literally looked in depth, and there's going to be 3 ways we're going to be looking at these altcoins, okay, to make sure that they're going to actually last in the future and they're not just going to go to the zero, right? Now, I could talk about fundamental analysis and how to research a cryptocurrency for hours and hours and hours. Even I can spend a week on one cryptocurrency going in extreme depth. But for the purposes of this video, I decided to keep it to 3 main fundamental factors to see if a cryptocurrency is going to last or not, being that these are very risky investments. The first one's going to be the marketing. Okay, so how well are they marketing their coin? What's their unique sales proposition when it comes to marketing? How are they going to get, their coin's name spread, across the cryptocurrency and capture market value? 2, which is going to be basically their product. Does it work? Is their product a scam? Is it actually doing something? And then the third one's going to be, their market size, right? Who are they competing with? How much money is in the market that they're shooting to capture? And what's the possibility that they're going to be able to make some of that money, right? So we're going to be diving in depth into all 3 of these parts. A lot of these indicators you're not going to see from other cryptocurrency YouTubers or anybody in the cryptocurrency space, because I have a unique perspective in marketing. So I feel I can look into a company's marketing better than most people can, as well as the search traffic, as well as a lot of the conditions that I believe are bigger fundamental factors than any chart can ever tell you. Okay, so let's jump into the coins. Now, the first one I want to show you guys is library credits. Now, library credits is really interesting in the fact that they're making a a decentralized YouTube. Okay, if you guys haven't recently seen what's going on with YouTube, as you can see from this chart here, YouTube reinstates more crypto-related content amidst mistakes. So what they basically did, and they actually kind of did this with Google too at the same time, simultaneously. You know, I believe it was during Christmas. Yeah, December 27th, as you can see there. They banned a ridiculous, if not all, cryptocurrency-related content. They banned the biggest channels for like 4 days straight. And then they went and they actually banned MetaMask, which is the biggest Ethereum wallet on Google and you know, or not Google, but the Google Play Store. And they said that it was because of mining and it was some type of security or for whatever bad excuse. And then they reinstated all of it. It obviously negatively affected cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. You know, this is censorship. You know, obviously YouTube has a history of doing that, and being that they have a stronghold on the whole internet, basically, they have like, you know, this monopoly on the internet. They can do what they want, right? And when that happened, actually Library Credits pumped. It actually made a lot of money because Library Credits uses decentralization. They use blockchain technology to stop censorship of content creators, people that want to talk about any subject. Being that freedom of speech is extremely important, you know, to all of human growth, to all of communication. I believe everybody has the right to say what they want. And if they don't, it's going to cause some very big problems that I don't think we want. You know, there's a reason why they put it in law, right? So these people, you know, from a marketing perspective, let's just start off with marketing. They're really interesting in the fact that they boom, they do well, when, you know, censorship platforms do bad, right? When Google does bad, when YouTube does bad, they do pretty well because a lot of the content creators, which are the marketers, which have the traffic, which brings the adoption, come and start using the platform that is favorable. So I can't like go over, you know, specific market research. And I'm going to show you in the next coin how, you know, that, you know, the traffic to the website relates to the value of the coin and everything like that. But I think it's really important to understand that their market, you know, the way they market their product is very similar to Bitcoin, right? If you understand how Bitcoin and blockchain technology works, Bitcoin does well when the world economies do bad. It's literally a hedge or a safe haven against, you know, inflation, against bad monetary policy, against, you know, centralization of the banks, right? All the bad things in the world, all the, you know, control mechanisms that they use on people, when that hits the fan, when there's, you know, a huge recession, a depression, when people start realizing this stuff, Bitcoin does well. It's literally decentralized. That's the point of it. It brings the power to the people. So in the same sense, library credits, you know, they have that kind of same element in the fact that, you know, for just social media, right? So like if YouTube does something wrong or Google does something wrong, this typically pumps. And when people start finding out about it, it's really interesting. There's one thing I also wanted to look at before we go into the actual product. It's kind of like market share. So, I mean, I don't want to dive into like YouTube market share too much. They're claiming it could be $40 billion. YouTube could be worth $40 billion. It said on the low end, 29 billion. So let's do some math really quickly so I can show you something, right? So if I do $29 billion, right? That's a million, that's a billion. And then we multiply that by 0.0, not 1%. So I don't think, you know, right now, at least in the next 3 to 5 years, I don't think that they can capture 1% of YouTube's money. I just don't believe it. Maybe 0.001%. So 1/10 of 1%. Maybe they can capture 1/10 of 1%. So we're not even 1% correct, or 1/10 or 0.01% correct, right? So I'll put another zero in there, one. Let's say that, you know, hypothetically, Library Credits captures $29 million, which is very relatable, right? Why? What do I mean by relatable? Because if I come over here and we go to other basically social media platforms, and we're going to go to Steemit, which is basically the biggest social media platform, or Steam or whatever. Right now, they have the most users. They did fairly well. Obviously, they just got bought out by Tron, and there's a lot of, you know, crazy things going around with Steam, but they captured $74 million, and we're at its low point, right? At its high point here, you can see they captured like $1.5 billion. So this is important to understand, because that 0.01%, this 0.01% number here, when it comes to market cap and how much money is going to be captured by Library Credits, is extremely conservative. we're being very conservative right now. So this $29 million, if Library Credits ever gets to that point, you guys know how it works. If you see the price predictor calculator, the coin price, to predict the price of a coin, it's the market cap divided by the circulating supply. So if we go over to Library Credits circulating supply, which by the way is very realistic because look, the market cap of Steemit is 74 million. We're talking about 29 million. So we're not even saying Steemit, is going to be able to pass Steemit, even though I believe video content is better than the way Steemit's handling it. There's no video content on Steem. Library Credits is a video creation platform. I think video, is the best marketing ever. We're being conservative in every perspective to make sure that we're good on our investment. So you can see here, 74 million. Let me get into the calculation. I'm talking too much. So we got a 29 million evaluation, a 29 million market cap for Library Credits. We come here, market cap divided by coin circulating supply. So what's the circulating supply? And that is going to be this number right here. Let me just type it in, make sure I'm correct. So divided by 323,649,392 LBC, that's the circulating supply, equals. So we're looking at right now an 8 to 9 cent coin, and it's currently at what? 1 cent, or look right here. It's currently at 1 cent right now. So that's like an 8-9x return in a very, very conservative manner. Now, obviously, if we take this a little bit further, let's say they capture the market cap of Steem, which is 74 million, and this is at, we're in a fairly bear market. Look at this chart. We are low right now. So saying 79 million is still pretty conservative. If we look at this number, right? So let's say 79 million, right? Divided by the circulating supply of Library Credits, which is 323,649. Oops. 323 divided by 323,649. 392. By the way, you can do all these calculations with the price predictor calculator, which is kind of like a course that I sell. You look at the link in the description below. It's called Blockchain Basics. You get all this for free. So let's divide it, equals 24 cents. Now that's what we're talking about. That's a 25x return. Okay, so you guys get where I'm going. Being very conservative, looking at the market share and looking at the marketing and how the marketing kind of relates to the #1 cryptocurrency in the world, Bitcoin. Now let's look into the product. The product itself is phenomenal. Phenomenal, might I say. Like if I look here, let's go to Library Credits right here. This is the platform. So you can download it on your desktop. You could also search it, and they have an actual like web wallet or a web platform. You could see that I've already earned free Library Credits. So in these two coins, including this one, I'm gonna show you how to get free Library Credits. You literally just do tasks and you don't have to upload any content. You just do things and you can make money with Library Credit. Incentivizes a lot of people. So if it ever goes to 24 cents, which by the way, at one point, I believe it was like $1. I believe it was way more than 24 cents. It was at $1.24, right? If you, do these and you just hold the coins and get free, you don't even have to invest in it, right? Sorry, if you don't even have to invest in it, you can simply, do these things, make a whole bunch of Library Credits, which in my case, let's look at my wallet. Let's see how much I made. So you can see that I have an available balance of 316 Library Credits that could potentially be $1.24 in the future. It's been $1.24 in the past, right? And I also have, 321 currently staked. Now, it's hard to explain. This is not a video to explain the whole platform of Library Credits, but if you do create content, you can take these Library Credits, put them on the contract, stake them to your videos, and your videos will actually get more exposure on the platform. So I can technically take out this 321 Library Credits, and on this platform, I've currently earned 630 or 40 Library Credits for no reason. I haven't invested one penny, which I am going to start investing right after this video, but I haven't invested anything, and I already got 600 Library Credits that if it goes back to its all-time high in the past, let's see, 640 times 1.25, $800 for doing nothing, not investing one dime of your money, right? Think about that. So let's do some quick math. Let's say you do invest $100, $100 that you're willing to lose 100% because it's a low market cap coin because high risk investment, right? Let's say you put $100 in, divide that by, what is it? 1.2 cents. Let's go back over here. It's 1.7 cents. So we're going to go to the calculator and let's say $100 divided by 0.017 equals, so you're going to get 5,882 coins. Now let's say that goes back to the $1.24, multiplied by $0.24. Okay, that's $7,000 from $100. You guys see what I'm saying here? That is a ridiculous return. Now that's maybe too much for you. Maybe you don't think it's going to go back to its all-time high. So 100, what was it, like 5,000 coins? I'm just going to put 5,000 coins to make this simple and multiply that by the 24 cents that we conservatively brought up, right? By 24 cents. That's a 12x return right there, a 12x return on this coin. So you can see, just to give you a quick overrun of everything, you know, the marketing is very similar to Bitcoin in the fact that when people lose faith in the censorship, centralized platforms like YouTube and all these video platforms that are doing really bad things, in my opinion, censoring a lot of people they shouldn't. And, you know, censorship in general is, you know, a shot to democracy. It's a shot to the United States. Freedom of speech should be, you know, upheld, in my opinion. So the marketing in that sense, when people lose faith in that, they go to platforms like Library Credits. They go to decentralized platforms with no censorship. Okay, so the marketing is pretty solid. Okay, the product, as you can see, is up and running, you know, fully working, making people want money. You know, there's really cool features in this. Like if I click like a random video, you know, there's not a lot of content creators on it, but if I click a random video, you can see it works well. It loads. These videos actually, to keep it up so that no one can attack it, they save a little bit on your computer, and it actually contributes to the network and the whole entire, like how it works basically as a database. Like YouTube has centralized databases. They have these huge like warehouses filled with computers that save all your videos. That's how when you upload a video, that's how they save it. They do it in a decentralized manner, which is really, 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 really interesting. You can see, look, you can share it to any social media. You can repost it. You can tip them. So if you like the video, you can tip them with the Library Credits coin, and then you could support it. Supporting is basically staking, where you put a certain amount of library credits and it pushes you up on the search algorithm and makes it so that your videos get more exposure. So this is working 100%. Really good product, very innovative. Nobody has really done this. Not even Steam has a video platform like this. And I think it's a coin that everybody should definitely look forward to in the future. Even if you don't invest money, even if you go and get, you know, the library credits for yourself and, you know, use them, you get them for free, right? It's free money. Go ahead and use my link below. Go ahead and, you know, check out the library platform. I think it's very interesting. All right, so let me jump into the second coin, save the best for last for a reason. I think it's really undervalued. It's brand new. They're doing something very innovative, and you know, there's a lot of huge reasons why I think this can like 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x make us some money in the future. So let me just jump to that, and that's OXT, Orchid. So this coin, the privacy network. Okay, let me just quickly explain what it does. So basically, VPNs, if you guys don't know what VPNs are, they're called virtual private networks. They basically hide your IP address, right? And VPNs have huge market. Okay, VPNs, let's see the VPN market real quick. VPN, you know, the VPN market size is worth $69.2 billion by 2025. It's growing exponentially because people are using our data, right? Like Google is spying us. There's a lot of people, the criminals that are spying, hackers, all these people on the internet, you know, spying, right? And VPNs hide your IP address. They basically hide you on the internet. But there's a centralized problem with VPNs. And we've seen it with NordVPN, which is the biggest, you know, VPN service, right? Let me show you. So NordVPN basically got hacked, right? So as you can see here, it's confirmed that it was hacked. So VPNs work in the sense that they hide your IP address, and they basically make it so that nobody can see you on the internet, no one can spy on you, but then NordVPN has the data. So technically NordVPN has everything. They can kind of relate it to what you paid for, the payment method you use for them. And they could put it, if somebody paid them enough money or hacked them in this sense, right? They can get your data eventually. So it's not foolproof, it's not 100%, and there is flaws to the VPN, you know, community and how these work. So what Orchid plans on doing is they plan on decentralizing that so that there is no way to hack a centralized, you know, VPN network. So let's just go into how it works really quickly. So the Orchid network enables decentralized virtual private networks. So you get the VPN service, but it allows users to buy bandwidth from global pool of service providers. So you get it from a pool of service, not just one provider that hoards your data. You get it from a pool of people, and you can actually stake. And this has staking rewards. And both of these coins, by the way, guys, if you leave a comment below and let me know, I'll dive into more depth and show you how the protocol works. We'll dive into the white paper. Just leave a comment below and let me know. Of course, subscribe if you want to get those videos. And it's basically a new digital currency VPN protocol for incentivized bandwidth proxying and smart contracts with algorithmic advertisement and payment functions. You can stake and be a part of the community. But basically it decentralizes VPN. VPN works in the fact that it hides you, but it's very centralized. This decentralizes it, so the VPN companies won't have access to your data, and you'll be truly, hidden on the internet. So this obviously has a big market size, right? Huge market size. But let me jump in before I go into, the market caps and everything like that. Let me jump into something that's very interesting. No other YouTuber is providing this information. Make sure to subscribe, guys. So if we look at the website traffic here, and I'm going to show you how to get some free coins too. I'm going to show you. If you look at the website traffic here for Coinbase.com, you can see it's one of the most searched, cryptocurrency related websites on the internet. 19.23 million monthly visits. Okay, and why this is relative to what's going on with Orchid is because if we come here to their website, they're getting 35,000 monthly visits per month. As you can see, maybe my head's in the way, but let me scroll up. You can see 35,277 on the right there, monthly visits above the upgrade button. And why that's relative to the coin is because Coinbase listed it. There is no other exchange that sells this coin. So you have to go to Coinbase Pro, which is the pro version of Coinbase, to even buy this coin in the first place. So if we go to, the actual coinmarketcap.com, go to OXT, and we see that it's only 26 cents, okay? It's only 26 cents. It's only listed on one exchange. And how this is important is because Coinbase is sending a ridiculous amount of exposure to this coin. It's ridiculous. One, they have a revolutionary technology, which, by the way, we're going to dive into the product. I'm going to show you that the product actually works. They have an app. They have, an online, infrastructure to actually, you can do it right now. You can use the VPN services with the coin. But I'm also going to show you that they're getting a ridiculous amount of views compared to other projects with similar market caps and similar coin supplies. So 35,277. So if we come over here, this is Neo.org. You guys know of Neo. It's a veteran cryptocurrency. They call it like the Chinese Ethereum. Neo is established in the cryptocurrency community. And if we go to, this is the website right here, Neo. If we actually go to coinmarketcap.com and we type in Neo, and you're going to see why I related Neo and another one, which is Monacoin. We can see that Neo is worth $13.84. And at one point, it was worth $187. So Neo, being that it's established, being that people already know about it, look at the ROI right there, 7,527. They have a similar circulating supply. So we can relate this stuff. And their website traffic, being that it's way more established, is not that far off from Orchid. So as you can see here, 35,000, 48,000. That's a small percentage off. And there's a lot of wiggle room of how many people are looking into this coin, this OXT coin. And the fact that it's on Coinbase, right? The fact that it's on Coinbase, one of the biggest search websites, and the fact that Coinbase gives it to you for free. I'm going to show you guys Coinbase Earn. Click the link in the description below. And you can earn up to $52 of free OXT by just signing up to the platform. Everybody knows about Coinbase Earn. Hopefully you do. But you can get like other cryptocurrencies and stuff. Being that they're giving it away for free, every single cryptocurrency that was given away for free has skyrocketed, boomed, DAI. We all know DAI. Tezos, we all know Tezos. Of course, EOS, right? All these coins that they give away on Coinbase Earn has done extremely well. Stellar Lumens, Zcash. They're not even giving away Zcash, but it's up there to give, like, I guess, to give like attention to and stuff like that. Basic attention token did really well. OX, it's doing okay, but they're not giving away anything. They're giving away $52 of free OXT. So being that this is very, involved with Coinbase, one of the most searched platforms on the internet, and being that if we compare similar market caps, so let me explain. So if we go to Nord, VPN, let's do the same thing, right? Let's pull out the calculator and let's do 69 billion, or this, if we go to, the VPN market size by 2025, 69 billion, that's the estimation. So let's do the 69 billion. So 69 to, okay, add some zeros to that. So this is 69 billion, okay? Multiply that by 0.001%. So that's not 1%, that's 0.01%. That's 1/10 of 1%. That equals $69 billion. Now, this is very interesting because if we go over here, right? And this is where this really gets interesting. We go to coinmarketcap.com, right? And we're looking for supplies, right? So we kind of already know what we want to put in. There's two ways of verifying and predicting a cryptocurrency's price. We're looking for supplies, though. The first way I want to do is by supply. So if we come over here, we type in, we click circulating supply to see exactly how much it is. Let's go over here and just type in OXT so I can see it, right? OXT right here. You can see that the circulating supply is only 65 million. Now, if we come to cryptocurrencies, let's look for supplies that have 65 million, right? So let's go over here, let's keep going. And you're gonna see why I'm comparing NEO and everything like that. So if we come over here, 218, we're getting to 65 million. All right, so this is why I compared NEO and Monocoin. Obviously, we can't compare Litecoin because Litecoin is very popular and stuff like that. But if we compare Monocoin and NEO, you could see why the website traffic is, pretty high, right? And Monocoin, you don't even want to they're doing really bad when it comes to website traffic. I don't even know why they're worth this much. This is definitely a pump and dump coin, but their website traffic is absolutely horrible. It's less than 5,000 per month. So if I go over here, let's just type it in just to show you guys the proof and everything like that. I'm not BSing. Go over here to Monocoin. You can see, okay, continue anyways. You can see that it doesn't even have less than 5,000. There's hardly any visits with Monocoin, and they're still worth a pretty good amount of money. And then if we relate this, 69 million or whatever that we got from 0.01% of the total market cap size, we can see the circulating supply is very interesting. So Monocoin, NEO, right? So 69 million is not that far off. Look, Monocoin right here, 121 million market cap size. NEO, 978, million. 61 million is, or 69 million is pretty conservative. If you ask me, 69 million is pretty conservative. I just got to say that a couple times for people that think I'm BSing, because there's a lot of people out there making these 100x coin videos. They're just picking them, man. They're just randomly picking coins, not randomly, but they're not doing that much research. They're not really looking into these coins, right? They're not looking into the most important factors of these coins. So 69 million, okay, divided by the market cap size that we're predicting, right? Divided by the circulating supply of OXT. Now let me just quickly get OXT. Go to right here, OXT. Let me just quickly get, because I don't know it off the top of my head, circulating supply is 65 million. So let me pull up the calculator here. Divided by 65807,277, all right, equals $1. So $1, and again, this is all conservative numbers. This is on Coinbase and not listed on any other exchange. That's really important, man. Coinbase doesn't do all the volume of cryptocurrency. Actually, there's Binance and other huge exchanges that if OXT was listed on it, it's going to pump. So this is a conservative number, and this is a 3x to 4x gain, right? You can buy OXT on Coinbase Pro, and they have a pretty good amount of search traffic. They're doing something very revolutionary that nobody else has done before. They should be able to capture 0.01% of the market. So this is extremely conservative, and we're seeing a 4x to 5x return, ranked 262 on CoinMarketCap. I easily see this coin as a top 100 coin, definitely make you some money. And the 4x is conservative. I'm thinking, 4 to 10x for sure to make us some serious money. And it's a pretty safe bet if you ask me. So really quickly, just to show you that they're not BSing, they have a product. You can go here, you could do it for yourself, setup guide. You connect it to your MetaMask or whatever Ethereum wallet you have. You add, they say right here, at least $4 of OXT will get you about 60 gigabytes of VPN service, which is pretty competitive with the current market. And then you have to put $1 ETH for the gas, of course. You can make the account right now on so it shows you exactly how to do it. It's test flight. It's basically, if you have iOS, it's test flight, but they have the beta version for Android. You can download it on your phone and use this VPN service. And it's really cool too, because you can actually invite people to use it. So you're using it and you have a certain amount of money, right? And then you can invite somebody else and you guys are kind of all using that same pool of money. It's really interesting. They're just doing some very innovative stuff. And the fact that they're with Coinbase, the fact that they have so much website traffic, they're extremely undervalued right now. Their platform works. So the marketing perspective, they got that on lock. Coinbase is probably the best way to market your coin ever, obviously, because every coin that goes out on Coinbase. Here, let me prove it to you, right? It's funny because yesterday, Coinbase just listed a coin, and let me show you what it did, right? So even though every other coin on the market, every other is dropping right now, you can see the proof on CoinMarketCap.com. We come to CoinMarketCap right here. You can see that every coin's dumping, down 11%, down 11%, 9%. These are huge dumps. Every coin in the market is dumping except for Kyber Network. Why is Kyber Network doing so good right now? And the reason is because Coinbase just announced that they're launching it on Coinbase Pro. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the power of Coinbase and the fact that this coin is not listed on other exchanges? All that has to do, they basically just have to make sure their product works. And this is a guaranteed, 4 to 5 to 10, potentially 20x on your money. Okay. I promise you guys that you're going to make, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to go really wide and then just kind of short you guys on information. I'm going to give you real reasons, real altcoin picks. No BS. I'm giving you real altcoin picks. So that there's the 2 coins here, just to give you like some quick reasons. Library credits, decentralizing, censorship and videos, right? Go ahead and use my link below. Get started for free coins. You get free coins. They're basically taking advantage of the fact that censorship is going to be a big problem on the internet. Centralized internet doing bad things, of course, for the same reason as Bitcoin. Their platform, their product is phenomenal. And that, the censorship part has to do with their marketing. Their platform is phenomenal. And when it comes to market share, they're capturing a huge market. And if we're just 0.01% correct, that's a 10x to 20x to even potentially 100x, depending on how right I am, okay? And then the second coin is OXT, which is basically a VPN decentralized service. No other VPN service in the world has ever offered this. The market is increasing and growing for VPNs. And the fact that they're offering something unique, the fact that their marketing is on Coinbase, the best marketing strategy in the world. Just give it away for free on Coinbase Earn, the most searched cryptocurrency traffic website in the whole entire world, one of them at least. Marketing phenomenal. Their product is currently working and they are extremely undervalued. The market is big. The market is there, guys. That's it for this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. And if you watched this far in the video, guys, you better join my private group. Go ahead and click the link below. If you engage in the group, you could actually get paid in cryptocurrency for just doing what you should already be doing. But that's it for this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.